Hey everyone, and welcome to another tutorial by Ashni at Enchant Me Not. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to write text with an image in the background. So you're going to need Photoshop and you're going to need an image to use. I'm going to select my image from Google Images. So I'm going to go to Google Images and type in animal background tile. Oh, my internet seems to be working. So I'm picking a tile image just because it's repetitive and I can layer it on any size image I want. You can use any image you want to do this, it will work the exact same way. With a tile image, you're just guaranteed to have pictures there in the text. I'm gonna pick this cat one. So I'll just come, copy the image. I'll go back to Photoshop and I'll start a new document. I'm going to make my width 600 and my height 400. And I'm going to select and make sure I'm on the arrow, which allows me to move the images around so I can tile them nicely. So I'm just going to paste the image in the background. And it doesn't cover the whole white area, so I'm just going to tile the image together so that it covers the background, or it covers the entire space. If you are doing this method, you need to make sure you select all the layers created in the background and go to Layer, Merge Layers. You can do this using Command E or Control E depending on your computer type. So now you have a single layer with the image and the background layer. I'm just going to come and paint the background layer black, and as it'll just make it easier for you, oops, wrong color. It'll make it easier for you to see the text as we continue working. I'm now going to come and add in some text. And you just need to go to the text tool. My settings are Arial Black, Regular, and 72 size. And I'm going to create a text box or text area that covers the entire space. Obviously, you can choose whatever font you want, whatever size you want, whatever fits what you want to do. I'm just going to type in Enchant Me Not tutorials. Okay. You need to make sure that the text layer is on top of the image, which I didn't do originally, but this is fine. You can just drag them around. And so I'm going to make this 3 lines long because it allows me to alter the size and make the text itself a little bigger. You can do it like that, and then I'll just put it roughly in the middle. Now comes the fun part. There are a lot of different things you can do to get this text to look different and to look nice. You can either hide the text and just have a shadowy text effect, or you can get rid of the image background and just have the image as the words. In both cases, you can come to the text layer in your sidebar and double click on it to open up the layer styles. In the advanced blending option, go to the fill opacity and put that down to 0. As you can see, the text has disappeared. Now, if you'd like to make the shadowy effect of the text, you can go to drop shadow, and you'll see that the text has somewhat come back. You can play around with the size, distance, and spread to get the text to show up stronger and more defined. It gives it a pop effect, which looks really nice, and depending on what your purpose and what your use is. The other option is to get out of the drop shadow and go to stroke. In stroke, it'll just give you the outline of the actual text. And you can change the color. You can also come into color overlay, gradient overlay, or any of the other ones. And my advice would be to make sure your opacity isn't 100 so that you can still see part of the image underneath, like you can see the cat here. I'm not going to put a color overlay. You can also take out the stroke if you don't want this. And you can always add this in as an option later. So for now, I'm going to have my entire area blank. Then I'll hit OK. I'll take the Magic Wand tool, and I'm going to come to this top corner because I know there wasn't text there, and select it. As you can see, everything but the writing has been selected. Now inside the A, the O, and the R are little gaps that need to be selected as well. So you can hit Shift and go and select all of those. Now you come to the image layer and you can hit the backspace button, and this leaves you with the text as the background image. From here you can merge the two layers, or you don't really need to, you can leave that as is, and you can come double click on the layer where the image was and add in different effects such as an outer glow. You can always change the color. Let's make it purple. You know, and increase the noise, and change the spread and the size. Whoa, that's big. You can also play, you know, have an inner glow, whatever you'd like. So that was a tutorial by Ashley at Enchant Me Not. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And subscribe so you can find out more about our videos when they come out.